All right, guys, I'm back here with the ChessUP board here. And what this video here is about, this is about you playing online on Lichess, your rating and how your rating affects who you play. In the comments, someone mentioned that they was thinking about getting this board, but they was rated around 400. And if they played with just sheerly random opponents, they likely would get beat quite often and not have a good experience. But I'm happy to tell you that if you go in here to where you see the little icon face here, to general settings, you can actually adjust the rating range. Your rating is based on your rapid rating. So if you do not have a rapid rating, your default rating, I think on Lichess is 1500. So you would need to play some rapid games to better represent your skill level. So you can actually use these sliders right here to say plus or minus or whatever you want. I'm happy to tell you that this also works because I have played several games this morning, and most of the players I have played, none of them have been rated higher than me. All of them have been rated around 1700, 1800, and I have played one person around 2000. So because if you can see mine, I have mine just basically minus 500 points, and it does work. So with that said, let's back out of here and let's go ahead and demonstrate that. We're going to go to new game. Online match, Lichess. We're gonna play time format, 5+5, and we're gonna say random game. While this is waiting, I will tell you, I started a new channel. My new channel is called One and Done DIY, and it is dedicated to my automotive hobby. So if you really want to help me out and support me as a whole, just subscribe to that channel, please, if you will. Even if you're not necessarily interested in automotive field, and you never know, you might learn something, but at the same token, you'll be helping me out as well. All right, with that said, getting a 5+5 game on Lichess usually shouldn't take too long. Lichess is really good about that, especially on a Saturday. So we'll see what we got here. See if we can get us a game going here. And okay, white, non-rated, time format, 5+5, online, Lichess, and yeah, random game. All right. So we'll see. And anyway, other things that are coming up again this year. All right. So again, I got a very low-rated opponent, as you see. So their sliding scale does work. All right. So anyway, I was going to say this before I got into the game. Other things I'm going to do this year for the channel is I'm going to try to get a Mephisto Phoenix. But anyway, let me focus on the game now, because we like to win. Not only do we like to play online, but we also like to win. So, all right, so we got a player rated 1687, which is the rating slider works as advertised. I'm getting players rated much less than me because I opted for players minus 500 points. Basically, and I think above 25 points, so but still. You can just basically say minus 500 points, and it works as advertised. All right, so what we want to do is, well, we'll just take this way. We'll take pawn takes pawn. All right, we'll go this way here. We'll just go ahead and now I'm prepared to push c4, because again, whenever you got this open, don't forget you need to pry at the center here to open up that diagonal for your G2 bishop. I might even sacrifice a pawn on F5, I'm not sure yet, but we'll see how that goes. Okay, it goes here, that's pretty neat. Oh, drop my piece here. Let's bring a knight out. So I'm not gonna do anything just yet about if he takes that pawn. Okay, so he takes, which is what I expected here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go, I'm gonna push here. Okay, here he brings a knight out. Let's first of all, let's just soften him up a little bit. Let's see what he does. Because technically you should not ever try to hold on to this pawn actually, so. Holding on to this pawn is always a bad idea. Okay, Wow, did not expect it. I was expecting knight to d5 is what I was expecting, actually. So, yeah. Let's just proceed with this here, because I'm poised to push f5 now. So I'm pushing f5 pretty much no matter what he does. Unless he go queen to e7, I may not. But if he goes bishop, I'm definitely pushing f5. I mean, I still could push. Yeah, I think I will. Even if he goes queen e7, I still push. Because if he goes bishop e7, I push f5, pawn takes, I go rook to e1. And that kind of puts him in a little pickle in the middle. And that's one thing I will say about lower rated players. One advice I would give to people. Obviously, he's broken some opening rules here by moving pawns. I mean, not pawns, pieces more than once in the opening. But you want to make sure you'll try to get closest to just one. You always want to be one move from castling if possible. See, he's 2 moves from castling. That's not so bad, but he kind of poses himself some issues here. And also, especially in the opening, don't always put a piece in a situation, particularly a knight, where a pawn break can happen, because I'm threatening a pawn sacrifice as it stands right now, which would definitely be to my advantage here. Okay, so now he does that. So I'm just still going to go ahead and push this right here. Like I said, no matter what he did, I was going to push this. Yeah, see, his rook's not connected. His queen is still at home. Yeah, he didn't do a good job at playing this opening here. And even now, I could probably even sacrifice a pawn again, but I'm not even going to do that. I'm just going to go ahead and take here. And when pawn takes, I'm going to go queen takes. I could also just go queen to h4 check if he takes back with the pawn and make him do, something a bit awkward, and probably go something like bishop to e4, for example. Okay, so he opts for that. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to take that for sure. I'm gonna take that without a doubt. King takes, queen takes. Let's see what else goes down here. Let's see here, maybe. Actually, his best move might be to go to king to g6, maybe. I mean, he only had, well, he could just block with his knight. I mean, he could always do that as well. If he blocked with his knight, before I take knight takes knight, I'm going to go bishop to g5 first. Okay, so I'm going to go here first. So that way, I'm actually threatening to take his knight on f6 first. Everything, he got his pin here. I think at some point his bishop on d6 might become vulnerable depending on what he does. Yeah, that's a lot that could happen here. Okay, so he goes here. All right, so I'm gonna have to take this first. Okay, queen takes. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go, wow, should I do that or should I just play normal? Because I could go with bishop takes. Let's see. No, bishop takes might not be. No. Because he can go queen to we'll do this first. Again, before I even take that, I'm gonna set this up first. I want to be on that line, so that way I might consider taking knight with the bishop. Okay. All right. Not so shabby. Now I will take, let's see here. How shall I take this? Yeah, let's take with the bishop. I think that knight would be much, stronger there. But again, now he can go queen to, okay. He goes here. Okay, now I'm just gonna go here first, so. Yeah, let's go here first. Because again, I'm hitting his bishop, so he can't really move his queen just yet to like make me want to trade. Like for example, going queen to f7, then I just take his bishop. My next move, if he don't do anything, I'm going knight to, I'm actually threatening knight to e4 at this moment. And this right here is a good way to show you, like, sometimes don't just rush an attack, because again, as the old saying goes, the threat is strong as the attack. So all I wanted to do was just build up my pieces on better squares before I actually capture anything, because that capture of that knight on d5 was always there. It wasn't going anywhere. All right, so that's it. The game is over. There's really not much, just to look at what potentially could happen here. I mean, I'm not even sure what's a good move for black here. I mean, he could just trade. If he trades, I mean, that would be awful. But because as it stands right now, I'm threatening to go here and win his bishop for nothing. And if he trades, I'm still threatening e4, although he could move his piece. But don't forget, I'm threatening to bring my rook down. And for example, let's just say he'd done something like this. I don't know. I mean, I could always bring my what you call here. And if he slides back here, then I just pile up this way here, because now I'm threatening his rook, although he could bring his rook over here. But again, no matter what, everything is still going into my favor, because first of all, well, I'm up a pawn, and second of all, I mean, this is just one way to play. It's like I could go here and then say if he does something like, I don't know, let's just say wherever he moves his bishop, I guess he could move his bishop, say, to here, which would be fine. Yeah, I mean, I could go rook takes bishop. I mean, it's a lot of things you can do here, actually. Probably the simplest thing to do is just to the simplest thing to do here, if he'd done something like this, is just to trade down. He'd take, oh, let me get the king back. Well, I just use this rook right here instead of that, and then I go here, and he takes, and then I just take this right here, and this here's a, let me go here. This right here is a completely winning endgame. If you just imagine this piece here is his king. This is a completely winning endgame for white. I'm just gonna come up here, threaten this pawn, push this pawn, win a pawn over here. These pawns over here is not going anywhere, and that'll just be the end of the game, just like that. So with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Whoever was watching this video, I hope you saw what you wanted to see about you being able to pick a rating range. And do not forget, you need to establish your rapid chess rating on Lichess for it to work correctly for you if you already don't have a rapid rating. You guys take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.